In this video you will learn a step-by-step process to set up your Expandi account that can help you to create the fastest, most reliable and cost-effective outreach campaign in LinkedIn. Hey, I'm Sharon from Expandi, the world's safest cloud-based platform for doing automated LinkedIn outreach without getting noticed or banned. If you wish to turn your LinkedIn into a lead generator tool, be sure to subscribe to our weekly growth hacking tips and tricks and hit the bell so you won't miss the next episode. Let's be honest, LinkedIn is booming these days with tons of opportunities to generate leads, enhance your social selling and increase your authority and reach. But only if you play your cards right. If you're planning to create your first campaign on LinkedIn, you can use your Expandi account to start an outreach campaign. Make your LinkedIn profile stand out from the rest and get the best lead generation results in easy steps. Now, you don't have to worry about small details and put your trust in Expandi to do the right job. So how can you achieve this goal? Stay tuned for the next couple of minutes if you want to know everything about Expandi's account setup and create a campaign on LinkedIn. Let's dive into it right away. Let's start with a quick summary to set up your Expandi account and creating campaigns on LinkedIn. There are 5 main steps involved in this process. Firstly, you will want to connect your LinkedIn account into Expandi. You will then be prompted to fix the profile settings, and when this is done, you can create your first search. Next up, create messages, and finally start the campaign. Don't be confused because I will explain these steps in detail. Let's start with our first step. 1. Please follow this guide on how to connect your profile. You need to go through a few very easy steps to connect your LinkedIn account into Expandi. The first step is to click on sign up. Here you can actually start with filling in your first name and your last name and the email address which you would like to use to log in with into Expandi, and of course the password which you would like to use with it. After this, you can agree to the terms and conditions and you can hit the sign up button. As soon as you have signed up, you need to check your email to confirm the email address. By clicking on the link in the email, you will get to the login page again, and over here you can right away just log in with the credentials which you have just created. And then hit on sign in. The next step is actually to connect your LinkedIn account into Expandi. So here you need to fill in the email address which you actually use still to log in with into your LinkedIn account. And of course you need to fill in the password which you use to log in with into your LinkedIn account. Then you can click on add new company, and here you can add the company name which you would like to have on your Expandi account. Besides this, you can choose to fill in a voucher code. If you leave this empty, you will go to the payment details, and there you can fill in actually all the payment details which you would like to use for making the payments. And connected to it, you will get a 7-day trial always. So when you filled all of this in, you can go to the country selection. Here you can just fill in the country that you're from and then go to the payment options. Here you can, again, fill in the country that you're from, and you can choose if you're a private person or if you would like to have a VAT number on your account. If you're a private person, you need to fill in the city, the street, house number, and the zip code. And then you can actually fill in the payment details after you have chosen for a specific subscription. And once this is done, you will go to the sync. When the sync is happening, it will load up till 80, then give it a few minutes to find the right LinkedIn account, and then it will connect up to the 100. It can be that you need to fill in a code which you got from LinkedIn, but the only thing that you need to do is get the code from the email which you have just used also to verify the account. And that's all, then you're in. 2. The first screen you will see when you have connected your LinkedIn profile is the profile settings. To do a search in Expandi, you just need to click over here on the search button, and then on the left side, you can see all kinds of filters, and there is no data displayed over here. But as soon as you will click on a specific search, the people that you have in the search will appear. And if you would like to do a whole new search, you can click on this button. And here you have the options between a basic search, a Sales Navigator search, a recruiter one, from a CSV file, from posts that are done on LinkedIn, from groups on LinkedIn, and from events that you can run on LinkedIn. If you would like to do any of these searches, there are some differences, but it's really easy to do by just copy and pasting the URL over here, for example, for a Sales Navigator search, and pasting it over here. If you've done this, you can do the search over here right away, and then all the people that you have found in the specific search will load up over here like this. For the CSV file, you can browse the file over here. For the post engagement search, you need the post URL and the ID separately. For a group search, also the URL and the event is also the same, the URL. Where you can set up your active times, campaign limits, and general settings. To start a campaign in Expandi, you can click on the campaign button over here. In this overview, you can see all the campaigns that you have created for yourself. And here you can see all the campaign templates that you have created, which you can copy and paste over here with this button to use in your campaigns over here. To add a whole new campaign, you can click on Add Campaign. And here you can enter any campaign name. And you can choose from which campaign you would actually like to use. Then you can choose if you would like to use it as a template or to right away use for yourself. And as soon as you click on Create a Campaign, you will see the people overview. And this is of course empty because you have to add your search, so your targeted group, into the campaign before you're sending anything towards them. Then over here in the steps, you can create the messages. And the body only in the connected campaign is of course the message, which will be sent with a request. And here with follow-up message button, you can use, this is the one that you can use actually to put in as many follow-up messages as you would like. And you can use these placeholders by clicking on them in your messages, of course. Besides this, you can use the Hyperrise integration if you have it. So you can use any GIFs and photos completely personalized in your messages as well by clicking on them. As soon as you have created all the messages which you would like to send, you can hit the apply button and all the messages will be saved. Then in the settings, you can actually see the status. If you would like to start a campaign right away, or if you would like to plan a campaign specifically for a specific time and date. Then you can activate and deactivate the campaign at any time. And over here, you can choose how many you would like to send for this campaign specifically. Then some statistics, which you can actually see when the campaign is running. So here you can actually see how good your campaign is running. And as soon as you have set this completely up, you can export a search over here into the campaign so you can actually get started. Now, before you click off, we have one last surprise and I hope you enjoy gifts. Just click the links in the description below to get a 7-day free trial. In our next video, we will be dropping many more super cool tips and tricks you can always trust to get a lot more leads and connections on your LinkedIn account. See you soon!